Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight for our first race in this Zelda 1 Randomizer 2026 Winter Tournament. This is the first race of the tournament in our Swiss round. We have ISUMatt on the left, Syscrusher on the right. I am Deus Ex Machina. You can call me Dim or Dim Gaming. I am joined on the commentary by Heck and Haley, and behind the scenes running our tracker is Camion. So how's everybody doing out there tonight?
I'm doing great. I am excited for race number 1 of this tournament.
Yeah, it's exciting. The tournament is finally underway. We had 3 qualifying races to determine seeding for the Swiss rounds. But this is actually the first official race, or one-on-one race at least. This seed, or this tournament, we are calling it A Few Boards, No Swords. Not all boards, because the current rendition of the tracker, or the randomizer, allows us to have specific Triforce requirements to get into level 9. The no swords part is pretty self-explanatory. We will not have any swords, but we do start with a blue candle for the Swiss rounds, at least. We are starting on the screen with the blue candle. So ISUMatt gets his candle, Syscrusher finds the take any, and now they swap places. Also, no heart shuffle in this round, so you might see them prioritizing Barmos checks, because it's guaranteed to be some kind of a decent item. I guess it could be the Coast Heart, but there's a good chance that it could be some kind of offense or combat upgrade. You really prioritize with no swords. You got to find some form of repeatable offense, whether it's the red candle, the wand, something like that. Even bow and arrows is good to get you going.
Yeah, bombs are definitely going to be at a premium, and it looks like they're sitting at, what, 22 rupees, so a little bit more expensive than normal, but not too terrible.
It's not an awful price, because the medium secret will be anywhere from 25 to 40, so anytime a bomb pack costs less than a medium secret, I'm okay with that. It's whenever you start getting like 30, 40 rupee bombs. Get ridiculous. We do have Wizrobes on the overworld, though, which is, in my opinion, is actually a good thing to have in a swordless seed, because Wizrobes, you can only damage them with bombs. So if you're in a dungeon and you're trying to fight your way through a dungeon, you're going to go through a lot of bombs. But on the overworld, you can just kind of avoid the Wizrobes and not worry about it. We got level 2 on Crusher's side.
2 for Crusher and an immediate floor heart.
Yep. So we're not sure if that is just the heart that will be in 2, or if that's the Coast Heart. We'll have to find another item. And this is the annoying part about swordless with only a blue candle, is even when you have enemies like these blue Tektites that go down to 1 candle shot, you have to go in and reset the room constantly. Believe it or not, one of the better items to find early is a boomerang, because then at least you can kill gels, bats, that kind of stuff with the boomerang.
Yeah, it helps you corral some of those enemies, like those Tektites that like to bounce around a lot. Sometimes you can group them up, and then you don't have to reset the room as much if you can get a massive kill.
Yeah, well, we got a compass out of that kill in that room, but we don't know if this is even a Triforce that we're going to have to pick up. Since he knows where it's at, he might try to make his way down there and pick it up, just to have. See, this is a room where a boomerang would be really clutch, because you could kill all of these keys in just a matter of seconds instead of having to reset the room a bunch of times. Oh, and now you're even locked out of that room, and it also looks like we're not going to be able to make our way to the Triforce either. Matt, meanwhile, is heading over towards the the eastern side of the map. I have a feeling he is doing exactly what I said and looking for Armos checks, trying to find free items and I don't blame him. All right, we're
Yeah,
gonna
I like
see what this room
prioritizing.
drops.
Like
Yeah, I'm sorry, go
prioritizing
ahead.
the Armos checks because you never know what Scott could. Like we were talking about earlier with the boomerang, would be helpful, and of
Mhm.
course, you really want to see an early wand.
Yeah, early wand, early red candle, even a ladder, because then you can go get the coast item, which is just another free item. Oh, that's a maximum small secret of 20. The money is looking pretty good, at least so far. Oh, there's our white sword item. It is the blue boomerang.
Good thing it's available at, well, at least 5 hearts, so not the max.
And both runners, well, as Andre said, both runners need to be careful. They are down to 1 heart, but level 6, and we're going to be key blocked. There's no way to pirouette that unless this opens up straight across. Yeah, there's no way to pirouette that door right now, unfortunately. Matt could up A here and at least get his health back. Yep. Syscrusher heading off potentially to Candle Row.
Oh wow, 140. Oh,
140.
goodness.
Okay, yeah, I don't think money's going to be an issue.
And no hint pickup because our hints are useless in this flag set. All community hints.
Yep. Alright, so now both of our runners up here in the Lost Hills Casino Corner section. I do believe Matt's going to be the first to the Armos item, though. It's the any key. Okay, that's not bad to find early. The earlier you get your hands on the any key, the better, because now you're not going to get locked out of a dungeon. Just like that level 6 that we couldn't get into earlier.
The first of our any roads?
I would go check that. I was going to say, I would go check that open cave while you're down here, because it's such a pain in the butt to route back in, and it's a dungeon. 5. Not a bad dungeon to find early.
Matt taking a look, deciding if he wants to poke around, and I think Syscrusher is going to do the same. Unfortunately, greeted by Dodongos.
Yeah, the dongos are not your friend in swordless, and when you've got a sword, you love seeing them because they're just a free bomb refill. But without a sword to stab them down after you stun them, each one of those is going to take 2 bombs to kill, and like you were saying earlier, bombs are a premium.
Combat and or possibly ladder blocked out of this 5 early.
Yeah, okay. So that takes us right back up to the casino corner. Which Syscrusher has not seen this corner yet, so he's going to look around. He's going to find his large secret. And there's one of the push block checks.
Any roads might not be too bad, depending on how long it takes our runners to find a power bracelet.
Yeah, I know Matt's a little bit newer to this, to the game, I think. I don't know if he played vanilla. I think he's new to the randomizer part at least. But you can block clip into that. I just don't know how good Matt is with doing the clips and the tricks.
Alright, so Korea's in 6, so this is potential
And this is
to get us some bombs if they can find any of the red ones.
Wood arrow purchase for Matt. I like buying arrows early in a swordless because then if you do come across that bow, you have repeatable offense.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you have the money, you might as well.
Yeah, and he hasn't seen hardly any door repairs yet, so just like that, he's going to be giving a lot of money back. You might as well spend it. It's a potential push block for Syscrusher. Oh, Matt's on the screen with the white sword.
No bombs for Crusher, so... Oh, speaking of...
I think we're picking up Matt's sigh of discontent.
You just see Crusher making really good use of that boomerang.
Oh, now here's some bomb droppers for Crusher. So this could be...
Alright, Matt picking up heart number 5, so
now we know he can get the boomerang when he gets there. Finds level 3. Level 3 is a good dungeon to find because level 3 likes to have items on... level 3 oftentimes just has an item sitting on the ground without enemies even guarding it. I'm not sure why that is necessarily, but I have found lots of items just in level 3. A lot of times I'll just go in, even not in swordless, even if I am playing with a sword, or I should say in a sworded seed, then I will still go into 3 early. Bomb purchase for Syscrusher. Oh, we're going to double up on the bombs.
yeah, I like digging any like the between the 1, 2, 3, and even 4, because typically you get smaller dungeons, guaranteed at least 1 item. Oh, and
Here's our map of 1. That is a dog, if I've ever seen one. There's the Triforce. So Triforce pick up for Syscrusher. Now, like we were saying, we don't know. We don't know which Triforces we're going to need to get into 9 yet. So, just going to take it, and then that way, if we find level 9 and level 1 was one of the Triforces we need, then we don't have to come back here. Meanwhile, Matt is leaving this level 3. I think it's just proven a little bit too much combat for just a blue candle at this point.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff left to check on. The overworld still missing definitely 9 and a few other dungeons. So probably better. Yeah, I would say to keep exploring.
Yeah, and of course level 1 is a good dungeon to dig early since it has 2 items on top of the heart container, and this is excellent work with that blue boomerang. These are the kind of rooms that you're very happy to have that, and this will be our item since it's not segmented. And we've got the bow. Very nice find for Syscrusher, and whenever Matt gets here, he will be even happier since he already has the arrow purchase. Oh, that could be a drop room too for Syscrusher, and you're not going to clear that until you have a wand. This could also be a drop room, and he can easily clear this, though. Oh, it's repeatable offense! 1 has all the goodies. And you got the Triforce out of there, so yeah, he's got to be feeling happy right now.
Yeah, 2 really, really good early finds.
Yeah.
It looks like we found our first medium of 34.
Yeah, money is not going to be an issue. You guys, I mean, you might start thinking blue ring purchase at this point, especially if you're Matt, because what else is he going to buy? You don't need to buy keys. He's got the any key. You obviously don't need to buy a candle. He's already bought arrows. Maybe bombs. I mean, I guess you always need to buy bombs.
Oh, that's one thing I noticed in a lot of these swordless seasons, that you don't really ever see
gonna buy arrows.
Too many ring purchases, just because, yeah, you always need those rupees in the back pocket for bombs, depending on the enemy sets.
Yeah, I buy the ring almost every time because I am terrible at avoiding combat. I like to just face tank everything and run into stuff, but yeah, it's I do notice though that you find the red ring a lot because you're with heart shuffle off. It's a lot easier to find items. You're just running from room to room looking for push blocks essentially, and so you do a lot more full clearing, it seems.
Oh yeah, especially if you're still looking for like the wand, you're going to be checking everywhere.
And it also should be noted that this flag set has no important items in 9, and since it is a... Oh, this is bad for Crusher. Okay, he got out. Since it's a swordless seed, the wand is now considered an important item, so the wand cannot be a 9. Just something to remember if you're playing or even just watching and trying to keep track, because you can keep track sometimes of, like, if you're trying to figure out where something might be, you can say, okay, well, typically it comes down if you're trying to find silver arrows and you're trying to do the math of what are the odds that they are in 9. You can say, well, if the raft is still out there, that can't be a 9, so that has to be taken up a 1 through 8 slot. I hope that made sense. It made sense in my head.
No, for sure. Yeah, you're always trying to make sure you're not digging anywhere you don't have to dig. So yeah, if you know you have 3 items outstanding and 2 of them are considered important, that can definitely help guide your decision of where you choose to dig. Oh, and the ladder. Too. Okay, so I would expect to see a coast check here pretty soon then.
All right, and the Triforce pickup for Syscrusher, since he's only a room or 2 away. Like I said, it's worth going back for just in case that's one of the Triforces we need to get into 9.
Yeah, I definitely love finding an early ladder.
Level 4 is right here. Is this the first time we've seen 4? Because I don't remember
It is.
Yeah, and it's right here. I mean, both runners skirted around it somehow. Yeah, that red candle doing work for Syscrusher. I gotta be careful on half a heart. There's our blue ring, and it is the vanilla 250 price. Now this could be a drop room and a push block for Crusher.
Boomerang and red candle just really helping Crusher.
Yeah.
Mow through some of these softer enemy sets.
Ooh, it's nothing. That's kind of rare. That is level 4 is the only dungeon that can be a push block in, or not a push block, a drop room in. I mean, oh, just mistimed it. There's our push. The recorder, okay. Obviously, besides recorder lake check and any dig doggers that we find, the recorder's also kind of nice since he already has a couple Triforces. It gives him places he can whistle back to.
Yeah, and really with a kind of inconvenient starting location.
Yeah.
I'd expect to see a lot of use out of that.
The other thing that's nice about a recorder is if you go into a dungeon and the Triforce is like one room in, you feel a little bit better just grabbing that Triforce and leaving and saying, I'll come back there later if I haven't found what I need. Bomb purchase for Matty. Yeah, he's going to double up on that. I figured he would. And we are going to get our recorder lake check. Just a potion shop.
Matt just needs to find level 1, and I think he'll be kind of ready to turn and burn with this.
Yeah. Yeah, especially already having the arrow purchase as soon as he gets into 1 and finds that. Now, the only thing that could hurt him is he still doesn't have the white sword item boomerang.
Look at that, the wand on the coast.
The wand's on the coast!
So now this gets interesting. Because, you know, normally you're digging these dungeons for items until you find that, but now, you know, these silvers could be anywhere.
Yeah.
You only need 3 of the Triforces.
Yeah, I agree with Tracy in the chat. I would rush trying to find 9 and see which Triforces you need and hope silvers are in one of those dungeons.
Or, you know, if you're comfortable, you might as well just poke around 9. Get that exploration done anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you can get into 9, you might as well gamble on silvers in 9. There's our magical sword bomb upgrade. The white sword item and the magical, not the white sword item, but the white sword and the magical sword turn into bomb upgrades. +2 bomb upgrades in this flag set, so. You always gotta check it though, because I did have a practice seed where the white sword was the white sword item, and I picked up, confused me, because I was like, it's like, I only have like 6 hearts, how did I get that? And then I was like, oh, so yeah, always a good idea. If you haven't seen the white sword item, you gotta check that. Crusher, gotta be careful on 1 heart in a room with enemies that do 2 hearts of damage.
You know, I kind of like the play of, you know, poking around in the 7 a little bit. But then you just gotta be mindful of time.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think if he didn't have the wand and as much offense as he has right now, he definitely wouldn't be in here. But yeah, even with all of that, 7 can be a pretty big dungeon sometimes, and without a map of it, you don't even know which direction to really head off into. Nice clock, though.
Alright, so
Okay,
our first
here's
staircase.
Yep, 33% chance that it's the item. Oh, it is the item. Oh, it's the Coast Heart!
Alright, so Crusher, moving on. It looks like that's the last of our Take Any caves.
I'm glad you were keeping track of that, because I normally track those, and I did not add those to my tracker tonight. I also noticed that I don't think either runner has taken a potion yet from the Take Any caves.
No, it looks like, yeah, we've been hearts across the board.
Yeah.
But I think Matt still has 2 left, so...
Hey, there's our letter, speaking of potions. So now we can just buy potions, and we know that money's not an issue, so maybe that's why they were taking hearts.
Runner's doing a quick little high five.
It's looking more and more like level 9 is either going to be up in Death Mountain or it's overworld block somehow, because I feel like we have seen just about the rest of this overworld.
We've seen a ton of it. Still missing a lot of bomb spots, I think, because I
Yeah.
don't think either runner was feeling super comfortable with their bomb situation.
Yeah. In a swordless seed, you always hate wasting bombs up in Death Mountain. Well, I say wasting. If level 9's up there, you're obviously not wasting, but using bombs up there. Oh, expensive potions, though. That might be the first thing that has not gone right money-wise. I think I still would have just bought him if I was Matt, though. He might be trying to save for a blue ring, though. The heart pickup at least gets him off the beeping. Another bomb pack purchase for Syscrusher. We also haven't seen the coast, so I guess there could be some down here. More bomb spots, but... Oh, ISUMatt sees the heartbreak that the wand is on the coast. The temptation. Oh.
Hopefully just seems patchable.
Turn him back around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you definitely don't want to be in here with no offense, and we know that there's nothing really any good in there. Yeah, this is where being a proficient screen scroller is pretty key to trying to get across a screen like that. Oh, here's
Crusher
level 9. It is on the
night.
coast. What do we need? 4, 7, and 8. Oh, we're heading back to 7, and we still haven't found 8. 8's the only dungeon we haven't seen, so it could still be on Death Mountain. Or overworld blocked.
It could be under a rough spot. Too soon to tell.
That's always the worst, is whenever it's one of the required Triforces overworld blocked, and whatever item is blocking it is in a dungeon that you don't have to clear, but you gotta go back in there anyway to find the raft, find the power bracelet, whatever. Yeah, Mako's right in chat. He says this overworld is good for swordless, but bad if you're a newer runner and not proficient with scrolling. Yep. Well, we've already cleared this room, but he might just want to thin it out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Matt got across there this time. He really needs to go up towards the waterfall area, because that's where level 1 was.
Yeah, I think waterfall is the easy one for people to overlook too, because it's, you get 2 ways in, but
2 ways in, but only 1 way out. Yeah. Oh, there's level 8. How did we miss all these dungeons over here near start? Okay, so Death Mountain is completely useless to us. No need to go up to Death Mountain ever again. Level 8's a dungeon you don't mind finding because, again, of the 2 items, but unfortunately, we know there's not really a whole lot in here that's going to help Matt, at least not right now. There are no dungeons that are overworld blocked. We know where all the repeatable offense is. The white sword item, or the white sword, I keep saying item, the white sword will give him a couple more bombs, but
yeah, nothing else. It's 2 extra bombs and a free refill.
Yeah. Oh, and we're not getting any further that way. This could actually kind of be good for him if he can't get anywhere. There's the Triforce pickup for Syscrusher. Oh my goodness, look at that map of 7. What in the world was that? Honestly, the worst thing for Matt would be if he found silvers in here, because Crusher's got to come in here to get his Triforce to get into 8 as well. We already saw the item out of 7 to answer chat, so yeah, silvers will not be in 7. Right now, silvers are either in, I think, 3, 5, 6, 8, or 9. And Syscrusher finds level 8. So he's probably breathing a big sigh of relief right now that he doesn't have to go raft hunting or power bracelet hunting or Death Mountain digging.
Yeah, and I would not be terribly surprised if Crusher made a deep dive into this 8 looking for both items.
Yeah, you might as well if you're here.
Unless you get like a super early Triforce, then I could see
Yeah.
dipping to go to clear out 4 and then see what's in 9, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe check 1 or 2 rooms past the Triforce. But okay, so here is our transport in 8. Assuming we're not segmented, that should be the only. There should only be 1 transport, so 1 set of transports.
For our door repair charge, I am sorry, but I have not been able to do the math fast enough in my head as we've come across the last door repair. So we got 19, so our tracker on top of it for us.
Okay, so this is either our second item in 8, or this is where the transport is going to bring us out at. It could also be a drop room, so that's why he's clearing it. Oh, that's where the transport is going to bring us out at. Oh, that's either the item or else we're segmented. This is if this isn't an item, if it's another set of transport staircases, then we know that level 8's segmented. Again, could also be a drop room, so he's going to clear it because he does need the Triforce out of here. You don't want to get Y-Force though. Okay. Oh, we are segmented.
Huh.
That's where this one brought us out. So that diamond staircase must be the one that goes to the segment. Also, Syscrusher somehow went a different way than Matt, because Matt found the white sword bomb upgrade like right away. It's just 1 or 2 rooms in.
I think Matt kind of found it out of necessity because there was like a Chevy room,
yeah,
combat in the way.
Man, that blue boomerang would just do so much work for Matt. Even in that room with the ropes, he could have been stunning them and just walking across them. I believe this is the bomb upgrade.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, it was one room and he just went north.
Matt about to pick up his recorder in here.
Now this might be good, because if he starts heading towards Recorder Lake to prioritize that check, then he'll come across the white sword item immediately. Or he's going to take the wrong way. No. No, go the other way. There you go. He also has enough money for the blue ring if he could get back to that blue ring shop. I forget where it was. I didn't mark it, but I know that he saw it. There we go. This is the white sword boomerang.
Wiz ropes on the overworld, you always kind of want to take that path of least resistance.
Yeah. This will just be a potion shop for Matt, but maybe he buys a potion. Oh, I think he's still looking for that blue ring. I thought he was the one that saw a blue ring shop. Maybe it was Crusher. I think we've only seen one so far, though. Oh! Just didn't quite get into the... I'm starting to wonder if the Triforce is in the segment in this 8, because we're not finding any way to get over there to that side of the map.
That would be my guess.
Syscrusher sees the Patra and says, "Oh yeah, that's why I don't go that way." We all want Dairy Queen, old man. Alright, gonna get the health refill. I think this is taking us to, yeah, now he's getting into that diamond staircase. And this should take us, I'm betting this is going to take us right over next to the Triforce. Matt, trying this level 2 again? Oh wow, that didn't really take us anywhere near the Triforce, but it did take us to the right half of the map anyway.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Wait, did that not bomb down or to the right? So that's a one-room segment? That's a one-off segment?
That is just rude.
Oh my god, where is this map of 8? I have to see this now.
I don't remember exactly what this 2 was like past that like room. I don't know if that ladder was combat blocked.
I don't remember how to get there. I know 2 was basically just a big block. It was like a 3x3 block with a few like little legs sticking off of it. But yeah, I don't know what it would take to actually get there. But at least we can start clearing some of these rooms now quickly with the boomerang. Oh. Please tell me this is the map room of 8. I need to see this map. Nope. Bombs, huh? At least it's not nothing.
Grabbed by the like. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I would maybe kill this Aqua Menace and see if that was the map. Now, but he's on the right path towards the ladder. It was north of that room, I know that.
I know it was on the
ladder pickup would be...
I don't think we had to kill any enemies to grab it, but also don't think...
Without a map, he's not going to know that the... I think you have to bomb left right there, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not going to know that there's rooms right there. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this 8 might be multiple segments as well, agreeing with chat. Chat's also asking, are these best of ones? This is actually the Swiss round, so yeah. So what will happen is the winners will go into the pool of 1-0 players, and the losers will go into the round of 0-1 players. So like next round, it'll be 0-1 versus 0-1 and 1-0 versus 1-0. So yes, technically it's best of 1. But it's not like elimination or anything like that yet. So we are very far away from actually anybody being eliminated from the tournament. SMB 3R does too much. I gotcha. Oh, for Swiss they do that. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we don't. Oh, there's the ladder pickup for Matt. That's very nice. That and he's already seen that the wand is on the coast. So I wouldn't even worry about this Triforce. I'm not sure if he's trying to get down there to get it. I would. Of course, he doesn't know that level 2 isn't even required. But... Have both players seen 9? No. Both players have not seen 9. Matt was one screen away and died to a Wizrobe or something on the overworld. Ah, that takes away his blue ring money. Ah, here we go. Crusher has now found the path to 8. Oh, and it's a super room. It's going to have our other item. Survey says the raft. It's useless. It's firewood. Go burn it. All right, so Crusher... Well, he's got to get back into 4 to get the Triforce out of 4. But he knows where 4 is, and he already has the item. And he's only 2 screens away. Alright, now if Matt knows how to do the world wrap, then starting here is not the worst thing in the world. Nope. Yeah, don't trigger too many of them things. Alright. Now we're back into 4 with repeatable offense this time, so this should go a lot quicker.
Those pesky blue Wizrobes.
Yeah. Oh, there's the floor heart for Syscrusher. Now, the magical sword bomb upgrade is locked to 10 hearts. So if he saw the magical sword, he could go get himself a couple more bombs. But, did I say heart upgrade? I meant bomb upgrade. But it's kind of out of the way. It's not really near anything. I guess it's near an any road. Wasn't there an any road that went up that way?
Not terribly far.
Yeah. It's actually closer to start, really, than anything. But, man, these Wizrobes are just giving Matt the business right now. There's the Triforce out of 4.
Got his map, got the try, so yeah, he should be off to 9. So, real question is, what kind of,
I like chat's description of that. Chat's description of that map of 4 is the xenomorph from Alien profile mugshot. That's so... Syscrusher's trying to whistle somewhere. He's got the Triforce out of 7, so that's where he's trying to get to. Yep. Alright. So, we're gambling on silvers in 9. They can really only be... There's a 50-50 chance that there are 9. Because there's 5 items outstanding, but one of them is an important item, which cannot be a 9. So, here we go. Normally we would switch over to Syscrusher's audio so that we could hear the roar, but his audio is MIA at the moment. So what we're going to look for instead is the life at the above the hearts will turn to roar if he's next to Ganon. So everybody keep your eye on life and see if it turns to roar. Yeah, I would agree, chat. This is a good game. Well, this is the right play. If you got a 50-50, you might as well go for it. The only dungeon that might make sense to go back to first would be 3, just because it's going to be a small dungeon, and you could probably go full clear it in a few minutes. But that's a single shutter door that could be Zelda, even though there's no way to get to her from this angle. This is also a single shutter door if it doesn't open after he clears all of these enemies. Nope. Okay. That is not it. But we do have our roar. We do have Ganon. We have Ganon in his own room. Unfortunately, we do not have silver arrows, so we cannot kill Ganon right now. Gotta up A out of his room, go back and finish clearing the rest of this 9 and hope we find silvers. Matt doesn't know it, but this is exactly where he needs to be. He's got to get into this level 1. And he's going to wish he found this a long time ago once he sees what the items are in here. They're not as important, well, the bow, of course, but the red candle obviously not going to be that important now that he's got his wand. Yeah, and you can't bomb out of the Ganon room, yep. Quick Triforce for Matt. Yeah, that's fine, because if I remember the map, the Triforce was at the bottom of the one leg, and all the items were north from entrance. There's our map. It doesn't even push. This will be the bow pickup for Matt, so he'll be happy to see it, but also I'm sure there'll be a bit of a sinking feeling once he realizes how quick and free this bow was. Burn the bow.
Yeah,
I mean, you still are glad to see it. It's
Runner's kind of getting fortunate with the seed. Looking like
they'll have to
offense is
have to
pretty
thank the
easy to
person
find.
that rolled it for him. All right, so Matt's got the red candle. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure what else he would be looking for, unless he just I mean, maybe he was just hoping to find one more heart to guarantee himself that magical sword upgrade. But yeah, you got both items in the Triforce out of 1. You might as well boogie on down the road. Another not push block room for Syscrusher.
Wonder where this map is hiding to, because it feels like it's going to be a really big 9.
I don't know if it's going to be big or not, because 7 was not small, and we never saw the map of 8, but 8 felt big. It could just be a really trolly 9. It could also be big, though. Now that you say that, we've seen a lot of non-push blocks. Usually whenever you start not finding... maybe the map of 8 is a 9. But whenever you start finding a lot of push block rooms that aren't push blocks, that, you know, non-transport rooms, that does usually indicate a larger dungeon. So you might be right on that. Okay, we've got another transport here. Oh, I think he came out of that room once, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think he has already been in that staircase. Matt gonna have to be careful.
We have not seen either item yet.
Nothing but rooms full of, screens full of dark nuts and whiz ropes coming up in 1 heart.
Yeah, he's trying to get. This is where he needs to be, though. He'll find level 9, but man, this is just. You gotta just be so careful. The coast is like the worst area to encounter this enemy set, because there's just no room to juke and jive and get away from them.
Right. Making the decision, it looks like, to go the long way around. I like it.
He could have also just jumped into that level 7, up 8, and got his 3 hearts back at least, but... Ooh.
Fortunately, getting bullied on all the screens.
Man, I feel like Syscrusher's seen a lot of transports at this point, and still no items.
So I think, if Matt chooses to take this 5, if the silvers are in here, this could play out huge for him.
Yeah, especially with Ganon being a pretty quick find, at least for Syscrusher. It could potentially be a really quick 9, so it might be a race to silvers.
Unfortunately, he hasn't seen 9, so he doesn't know he doesn't need the Triforce in here.
Yeah. You got to be careful here because he only has 7 bombs, so you cannot miss. You can miss 1 time. And we all know that Dodongos have the nickname Troll Dongos because they like to Barry Sanders you and jump out of the way right at the last second. Alright, nice combat by Matt. And gets a bomb pack in return. That's nice. So actually only leaves...
Slight refund.
Yeah, only net loss of 2 bombs for that.
And another room that looks like it should push, but...
Yeah. And another up A.
Yeah, really trolly 9 here.
Yeah, really trolly.
Fortunately, we do have bomb droppers in here, so...
You know what else we didn't see the entire seed is the bomb upgrades, the ones you can purchase. Because in this flag set, those have actually rolled up as well. So they guarantee more bombs and can go to a higher number. I forget what it is, 4 to 8 instead of 2 to 6, something like that.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, 4 to 8. Yep.
Look at this.
Wow, that's a really big level 5. That's a really big 5, which leads me to believe that 6 might not be that much larger if the silvers are in 6. Red ring in 9. Okay, that's a very nice find, especially since both of our runners are on green tunic. Neither of them are going to pass that up, but that dumps us down to a 33% chance that silvers are in here. And this could be an item for Matt. Oh, it's the transport. Remember earlier when I said you almost always find the red ring in swordless?
Oh, and the silvers.
Silver arrows! There they are.
God,
they ended up being in here after all. Now, did we ever actually find Zelda, or are we still looking for her?
Do not think I saw a shutter door that didn't open.
It could be that one, and I'm not sure if you ever cleared that. Zelda was found, chat saying? Okay.
Okay. Alright, so now all that's left for Crusher to do is execute.
Yeah, and with Red Ring, it shouldn't even really be a question at this point. Although I will say, doing the stun lock with the wand, it's a little bit different. Ah, the bananas in 5. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just different than trying to do it with a sword, at least for me. Like, I don't know. I have a hard time with it. Chat's saying they find wand actually easier. Okay. I will say now that I've gotten used to it, I can do it, but it took me many practice seeds to get good at it. Okay, we've got Bacon now. He's up A, and so yeah, he definitely must have some kind of a route to Zelda. Looks like he knows exactly where he's heading off. Oh, it was a shutter door. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was a shutter door in an old man room. But get your GGs in chat for our race winner, Syscrusher, finishing with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 5 seconds. So pretty quick seed. Anytime you can hour finish the swordless seed, pretty quick.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah. GG's to Syscrusher. And it also looks like Matt has forfeited out of the race room, so let's get your GGs in chat for Matt as well, and we'll see if they want to join us for a post-race interview. We're actually joined already by Syscrusher. GGs, buddy.
Thanks. Wow. Didn't feel great, but some questionable plays there. But I think getting that boomerang and that dead woods there, that random burn bush there, that was huge. I think that boomerang was very helpful.
It really was, and you got that so much quicker than Matt.
Yeah.
And that really just sprung you into the seed a lot faster.
Absolutely.
In swordless, those boomerangs are actually very useful.
Absolutely. Grouping things up to bomb, and there's a lot of each 0 HP things in there. So, absolutely.
Yeah. Doing the all those rooms with keys and gels and stuff, because that was actually level 1 was a lot of that, and that was how that got you the red candle and the bow.
Mm-hmm.
And then going into 9. You were gambling on silvers, but I'm not sure how many items you had marked off. We knew it was a 50-50 going in there. Then when we found the red ring, we were like, uh-oh, now it's a 33% chance.
5 and 6, I hadn't found the items. That was it. I was a little bit, I saw the raft at 8, and I'm like, I don't need that. And then I realized, well, I don't have level 3 yet. I should probably grab that. Yeah. And then when I cleared that room, I got wife forced. I'm like, oh, I hope it's not 3's not on the raft spot.
Oh, you never saw level 3 at all?
No.
Oh, yeah, level 3 is up on Candle Row.
I never.
I guess Matt must have seen it because I have it marked off. So yeah,
I was on my way in that direction, but I found 8, so I stopped looking.
Gotcha. Yeah, because there was 5 items outstanding, but one of them had to be the power bracelet. So yeah, it was. Important items couldn't be in 9. So even though there's 5 items left, only 4 of them could be in level 9.
Right.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was very fortunate. I went back to 2, luckily, and got that ladder. And I didn't know it was on the coast at the time, but it was a wand, and it was, downhill from there.
Yeah. And that was kind of the name of the game. Was just you were just like a little bit ahead the whole time. Matt actually just got the wand at like 40 something minutes in. Okay. So yeah, it was, and again, it a lot of it came down to that boomerang. The what's normally the worst item in the game.
Yeah, no, man. In these flags, it's great. I'm very happy to see that.
Yeah.
But it went well. I made some weird decisions that I normally wouldn't make, probably, but
yeah.
I haven't played these flags too much, so I'm kind of feeling them out still a little bit. But yeah. Yeah.
Well, and the whole having specific Triforce requirements is totally new. That just that was just introduced like right before. Yeah, it's a really fun addition.
Cool.
But yeah, it totally changes how you go about clearing
Absolutely.
the overworld.
Yeah, I figured you'd probably just try and find items and worry about the Triforces later.
Yeah. Yeah,
But if
that's
you're in
kind of
there
been
and you can
my
grab them,
theory on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you can grab them if they're not too far away. A couple of times I got lucky that the ones that I grabbed were ones that got me into 9. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was a little concerned about that. I decided to stick to that 7. I don't know why I decided, but and that
Yeah.
path through 8 was kind of nasty too. Well, it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been.
I wanted to see the map of 8 so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should not have been. I made it harder than it needed to be. So.
Well, we are joined by our runner-up tonight, ISUMatt. He's currently muted,
GG.
but if you can hear us, GG, buddy. Oh, there he goes.
Jeez.
GG.
Yeah, nice job, partner. 1 minute, 1 hour. Holy cow!
Yeah, it went by fast. I'll tell you.
For someone new like me, whiz robes and
Oh, that
struggle bus. I was
Oh,
dead
that was
5 times
awful.
in the first 10 minutes.
So,
Yeah.
somebody in chat, I think it was Mako in chat, said he nailed it, that Wizribs on the overworld is very favorable for a swordless seed because then you don't have to deal with them in the dungeons, but they're not favorable if you're a newer runner and you're not like super quick proficient with screen scrolls, It's
I think I hit the panic button on a bunch of screen scrolls and just kept going back and forth, and it pretty frustrating. But it's the more I do this, the better it'll get. So no frustrations. We'll get better next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was just
Yeah.
there was just certain things that Syscrusher just he got to the white sword item boomerang super early, and in a swordless seed, even that boomerang is repeatable offense that at least kills the 0 HP enemies like the keys, the gels, and then he also found level 1 much sooner than you, which had again even more repeatable offense in the red candle and the bow, which would have really helped you out. So
At least I'm
15
looking
minutes.
at from
I had those.
the boomerang at 38. Yeah, good lord. I bought arrows like pretty quickly because I had a bunch of money, and then I bow obviously in the red candle at 50, wand at 52, and 8 minutes later it was over. I never even found 9.
Yeah. 9 was down on the coast, and you died once one screen away, and then you got down there and you're one screen away again, but you're on 1 heart, and you ended up bailing on trying to get across that screen again.
Is that the room down there with the 4, or the map with the 4 wizrobes over there that were just beating the crap out of me?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's the rightmost one on the coast.
Yeah, no chance.
It was bad. Awful.
I was close maybe 2 or 3 times, but nope.
And that will set you back a lot because who knows when you're going to get. And it was like there's nothing else over there except level 7. That was it.
No, I'm sitting there like, can I go around this? No.
Every which way you went, it was just Wizrobe City.
Outside of raft and power bracelets, there's 2 spots I didn't check, so it figures it was that one.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But, at least there was nothing up on Death Mountain, so you guys didn't have to waste a bunch of bombs up that way.
No, I think I took a lot of time up there. I'm like, I'm going to clear this out as long as I can't get off of here, and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. Well, again, GG's, guys. You guys got any last thoughts before we wrap up?
Oh, thanks for getting the restream on so soon. Like we just scheduled today, and the tournament hasn't really officially started yet. So appreciate you guys doing the comms and the restream and the tracking and all that stuff. And good luck going forward, Matt.
Yeah, same here. I appreciate you guys. I feel bad for anyone that had to watch me struggle, but that's okay. Congratulations and thanks again for getting scheduled early. I got a pretty brutal work weekend, so I'm happy you were available today. And best of luck going forward.
Yeah. Thanks. You too.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, GG's.
Awesome.
Take care.
Yep. Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
All right. Well, that will conclude our first matchup. Yeah, like they were saying, the tournament doesn't even officially start until Thursday. So we're still getting matches scheduled, and we're not sure when the next matches will be. Right now, we have matches on the schedule. On Thursday, we've got matches like crazy. So I'm not sure if anybody between now and Thursday will schedule for tomorrow.
Got 5 scheduled so far for Thursday. So
Yeah. Yeah. So
keep an eye
looks
on
like
the schedule
Thursday's.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah, keep an eye on the schedule as more of these matches get scheduled. Because I think we have somewhere, I don't know the exact number, but we're in the 40s for racers. So
Yeah.
lots of action coming up.
Yep. Yeah. So definitely keep an eye out. I'm sure some of the races on Thursday will get restreamed. We might not be able to get all of them because, again, there's so many right now. But yeah, there will definitely be something on Thursday. And if something is scheduled for tomorrow, we will do our best to also get it on. But yeah, otherwise, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, chat. Thank you to the runners. GG's once again, and good luck going forward throughout the Swiss rounds and into the brackets. Haley, you want to sign us out?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, appreciate everyone for coming out to watch this match number 1. Thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting. Thanks to our runners for putting on a great job or a great showing. Thanks to our tracker, Camion, for doing an excellent job keeping us honest, keeping us on our toes. And we will see you all, I guess, Thursday. GG's.
Yep, GG's.